Hello and welcome to the NRSL Season 4 Outback Series. Well, Season 4 NRSL Outback Series. Race number 2 here at Phoenix. We're at a different Phoenix this time. We were using 2010 last season, which turned out the worst out of all the Phoenixes. And now we're here at 2011's version. Should be a lot better to use and won't be a fail fest where we sing a foul and all that shit. So anyway, Charles Jackson's, or excuse me, I failed miserably, wow. Greg Jones, he's the bolster. Followed by Ramian Fisher in second. Third, Austin Weiner. Fourth, Ty Naughton. Fifth is Chris Levier. Sixth, Jessica Shelton. Seventh is Jordan Culp. Eighth, Austin Talley. Ninth is Brody Talley. Playing in the top 10 is PJ Williams. And here's the rest of your starting lineup here at Phoenix. On the final row, we have Henry Samper and Justin Telepass, the champion from last season. So, we don't know what to expect with this track. Put it as that. It's going to be very interesting to see, though. Our previous race winner, Alan Cavagnaro, probably one of the most astonishing wins anyone could ever get in NRSL history, because he came in late with the Pecker deal going on, and he got in last minute, right before the Daytona race began, pulls a rabbit out of the hat, wins at Daytona for 2 seasons in a row. So what an historical accomplishment for Alan Cavagnaro. Now the question is, can he go 2 races in a row? So, back up to the front of the field, Greg Jones looking for a good run. He had a decent run coming in at Daytona, but he'd like a little better. Austin Weiner, who's starting third, he finished very well, got a top 10 in his debut, as they gave the command. The 43 of Ramian Fisher, he did very well as well. He ended up getting a top 5 at Daytona, so a very good job. I believe he got third at that time. But yeah, here we go. Cars are going to roll off. There goes the field, and there they go. 42 drivers come into this race. One of them is going to be the winner. I can only hope that this Phoenix will not be a total terrible fest. If it can have a few wrecks or something and have passing on the inside, then I'm happy. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway at Phoenix. Greg Jones going to get a good start right there. Austin Weiner gets a little slide up there, but now he's going to battle for second over Ramian Fisher. And now here comes Chris Levier 3 wide. Greg Jones now going to try to pull away from the field. And the outside line is getting a little bit of a run, but now that inside line is going to be the preferred line to use. And leading lap number 1 is going to be Greg Jones. So 3 wide still for second. Now they're selling back out to 2 wide. And that 43 of Fisher still trying to hold on to that second spot, but Weiner wants it so badly. Fighting on that inside line is that 12 snap-on Ford Mustang. That outside line can get a good run-up point, but inside line is the preferred line to use. And Weiner still can't get the full clearing of the 43. And Fisher got a great run coming in off turn 4. And Weiner still trying to get that spot. Man, now Louvier, he's going to peak 3 wide. And that's not going to help Weiner at all. But it's really going to help the 43 of Fisher. And this is where he's going to get a good run. Oh, then again, that inside line got a much better run than the outside line, but this is where the outside line is going to really get its run right here. Greg Jones still leading well behind us. We're keeping an eye on this 3-wide pack just in case they don't go into a 4-wide and all that. Oh, Austin Weiner got a little close right there. We're still trying to get that second spot. Well, Weiner, a little close there, a little contact right there, but they keep going. No harm, no foul. And Louvier, oh man, I don't know what's up with that very low inside line. It's like they loosed the throttle coming in off turn 4. And Austin Weiner still side by side with the 43 of Fisher. But Greg Jones has got to be loving this. Oh, some contact between Fisher and Weiner. They keep going though. We're so far so good though. We've been two wide and 3 wide at places, but you know, you haven't been really making a lot of passing efforts though. So very surprising there. Still getting that second spot. Louvier missed out, but Austin Weiner, I think, may have got the second spot this time. If he can get around that 43 well, and yes, he is clear now. Austin Weiner moves into second. Greg Jones has led 6 laps so far, and those 6 laps are really being key right now. As Seth Cole's got the fastest car with this 26.169. Let's see where the 62 is while they're battling for the lead. Where is the 62? There he is. He's not too far back. Last time recorded in the 7th position on the outside right there. I'm going to go to its flyby camera angles right here. Now Greg Jones trying to get a good run on that inside line. This is where Jones can really like to use that outside line and try to get the advantage, but I think Austin Weiner's going to clear him. Yes, he will. New leader, Austin Weiner. Weiner now trying to hold off Greg Jones. Jones was enjoying 6 laps led, and now the 12 car of Austin Weiner, now the new leader. Greg Jones, I think he's peaking. Yes, he is. Greg Jones back to the inside, immediately trying to take the lead back. But man, this is where the outside line can get a good run off the corner. And Weiner's going to lead that lap again. Greg Jones was doing that earlier off Weiner, and now a little bit of payback. Let's see where the previous race winner is. Alan Cavagnaro in the 44. There he is. He's currently battling with Joseph Ernesto in the 23, trying to get onto that inside line. It looks like they're very equal on the racing. Whoa, 84 got a little wiggle right there. So it's hard to say where the preferred line is, but they're racing pretty well. Mason Powers trying to go underneath the 71 and the 6 right there. Ooh, Zachary Chambers got a little closer right there to the 71 of James Barker. There's the 43 of Ramey Fisher going underneath Louvier for position number 4. Ty Naughton in 3rd. Great run for the AC Delco Chevrolet right there. But it looks like Weiner's going to lead that lap as well. Man, Greg Jones cannot get the run to get around the snap-on Ford Mustang for the lead. However, though, Jones may get some help right there because here comes the 43 of Fisher trying to get that run to get up to the 11's rear and help the draft. And, ooh, a little close right there between Louvier, Naughton, and Culp. Now, Fisher slides up the track, and we got a caution. And at the stripe, it's going to be Weiner. And what's the caution out for? Oh, Zachary Chambers. He was up in front of the field. Oh, slow car. That's Austin Mongold. Keith Batson with some damage. And that is Matt Dallio. I think, yeah, Stephen Pollard III. Oh, look out there. Becker has damage right there in the rear end. There's Matt Dallio with some damage. Jeff James. Oh, Alan Cavagnaro, the previous race winner. DJ Curtis has got some damage. And it looks like that may have been it. Caution is out, though. Tough break for some of those guys. Some of those guys were up in the front of the field. But your leader is Austin Weiner. Let's take a look what happened as we're on lap 12 of 32. Well, we were looking where the incident started because we saw these guys up in front of the field. This is what happened. James Barker is going to turn the 6 of Zachary Chambers right into the wall right there. Man, that is just a hard hit. Devin Becker is going to get clipped right there. He goes around. Kate Shervin gets involved, but keeps going. No harm, no foul. There's Austin Mongold right there getting involved. Ash Curtis. And you're going to see Keith Batson. Oh, this is a better angle. Art Fargo barely gets a piece of it. Oh, Cody Lamas. We didn't see him get involved. He does. He runs into Austin Mongold. Oh, the 33 gets a little bit of air right there. There's Preston Plore. Didn't see him get involved. There's the 52 of Pollard III. Jeff James. Cavagnaro. Matt Dallio. There's Mongold. Oh, and there's some damage on the 89 of Harris. I didn't see him get involved. Okay, we didn't know what happened to the 22, but I believe we ran into someone because I didn't see another wreck take place. But let's go to the 22 real quickly. Did he get involved? No, he just, yeah, he had down the pit road. Let's see where his damage was. Let me see where his damage was here. Was it running into Paris in the 89? It's a little bit. Yeah, he gets into Paris. And also Nathan Hudson gets a little piece of it there. So, I don't know how his damage will be there. But, Cody, we saw him pit road. Oh, and gets a piece of Mongold right there. I don't think Cody's going to be too affected by this, but he goes out of the race, then something must have been very wrong with that discount tire Mustang, but the caution is out. Your leader at the stripe was Austin Weiner. Let's take you back to the green. Coach giving us one lap to go. As you see Austin Mungle, who's one lap down on the inside line. Only one driver's out of the race, and that is Zachary Chambers. Tough break for the 6th. That is not what he needed. Fastest car has been Austin Weiner, with a 26.150. Ironic how there's an Austin on the inside and on the outside. Speaking of Weiner, he is your leader, followed by Greg Jones, and then Jordan Culp, Remy Fisher, and Chris Levere, your top 5. Oh, excuse me there. Ty Naughton in 6th, James Quall 7th, 8th Seth Cole, 9th Austin Talley. Completing the top 10 is Brody Talley. Pace car dives down the pit road. We'll see how Mongol's going to be. We're going to keep an eye on the U-Haul Ford Mustang. Green flag is back out. Oh, that 21 is slow. He is not going. But they are making good work, and a lot of those drivers are going around the 21. And, oh, the tallies are going to get held up. Both Austin and Brody. Car number 5 and car number 7. Oh, Austin's not thrilled being held up, and oh, 21 slides up the track. Comes to 7 trying to get around. And they're 3 wide right here. So we are at the halfway point. Looks like we're going to be okay for the most part. It looks like, oh, car got held up. That was a 79 there. Oh, man, he's getting really held up by him. That's Steve Pollard. Now goes around the 21. Man, they're just not going to be thrown. Because Ash Curtis and Carter Fargo catch up to him, and they're going to get held up. Meanwhile, back up to the front, the 11 car got around the 12 Austin Weiner. Greg Jones, he's been having a very good car today here at Phoenix. Ramian Fisher, another good run here. He may be the points leader after 2 races, so I would not be surprised to see that. That or Weiner. So one of those two could be the leaders. Oh, look at the 11 of Greg Jones. Get a good run the high line. He's going to hold on to that lead. Weiner tucks back in the line and waits for a move. Now Louvier going underneath Jordan Culp in the 31 for 4th, and now wants 3rd from Ramian Fisher. Fisher trying not to allow it, but this is where the inside line just gets a really good run right here. But off of 4, it seems like the high line just gets a power move coming in. But Louvier is going to clear for 3rd. Weiner cannot get around that 11 car. And look who's moving up. James Qualls, who did not have a good Daytona race. He is up to the front of the field. Good job for the Chevrolet Camaro right there. As I cannot speak today for some apparent reason. Austin Weiner still trying to get around that 11. But this time he's got Ramian Fisher with help. Oh, and they're side by side right now. Greg Jones didn't clear the 12. This may be the 12's big break right now as we're on lap 21 of 32. If I were the 43, I'd stick behind the 12. Don't let, the 11 on in for the lead. Then once the 12 leads, then you go for it. And look at Qualls going for 5th, as you could see behind, around Jordan Culp. And Austin Weiner is going to clear the 11 of Greg Jones. New leader yet again, Austin Weiner. Looks like Lamas is slow. I'm very surprised with that little bit of damage he has. There's the 44 of Alan Cavagnaro. There's Austin Mungle, the lap car. There's the 71. 33 of Curse. Oh, 54 of Jeff James. 52 of Stephen Pollard III. There's Devin Becker and Matt Daly. Man, they are not up to speed there. Moving back up, there's Talon Pass, the champion, trying to go around the 76 of Henry Sanford. Wow, he did not get going, Talon Pass. That high line, thanks to Kate Sherman, helped someone get around the 18 there. Surprised Sherman didn't go down low, but I guess she is committed to helping the 76 right there. A little bit better of a Phoenix race this season than last season. As there is the 25 Mason Powers trying to go underneath the 28 of PJ Williams. And no. 9 laps to go. 8 to go when we cross the stripe. Brother Brody trying to pass brother Austin for the tallies. They've been both races been sticking with each other a lot, so I'm not surprised that they would do that throughout the whole season to see car number 5 and car number 7 working together, you know, for brothership and all that. So it does not surprise me seeing that. Jessica Sheldon is up here. Man, she did not have a great Daytona race at all. She finished like 41st, I think. 41st or 42nd, something like that. But toward the bottom of the field, she is now into the top 10 trying to get around the 31 of Jordan Culp for position. Now nowhere's came to 41. And battle for the lead. First time to 43 of Ramian Fisher to the inside. We got less than 10 laps to go, folks. 7 laps to go right now. Lamas is off 4. I don't know if we'll catch up to him. It's going to be close, though. Surprised Lamas is, though. I think because he made a pit stop and he fell to, you know, back trying to catch up and all that. But move over the 43 of Ramian Fisher to the lead. And Qualls could not get around Ramian Fisher for second, or excuse me, Austin Weiner for second. My bad there. Qualls still battling hard in that Ford Travel Motor Coach Chevrolet, trying to get that run. And Greg Jones has been committed to stay with the 12 no matter what. The 11 and the 12 this race have been staying with each other. And now Qualls trying to get the inside, but obviously can't get it going. But he's still side by side with Weiner. 5 laps to go now. Qualls still battling. Look at Shelton in the 9. Man, where's that car been all race? Great run for the 9 as they're 3 wide behind Shelton and Louvier. That's Benjamin Miles, Jordan Culp, and Brody Talley. Ooh, Jordan Culp came a little too close there into Brody. That was a close call, but great job to not turn each other. And Qualls still trying to get around Austin Weiner. But this is helping Ramian Fisher big time here. 4 laps to go. Qualls trying to get around Weiner. Weiner thought about going for the lead for a moment. Now he's looking over on the high line to get around the 43. That's a very surprising move by that 12 car. Oh, look at Qualls, and Fisher got loose. This helped James Qualls get a good run in. And now Weiner's going to help James Qualls to try to take the lead. And James Qualls move him to the lead. New leader. 3 laps to go. Lamas on the turn 3. They're on the backstretch. It's going to be a close call if they're going to catch up to him. I don't know, though. Let's see. Lamas crosses the start-finish line. They're on 3. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to catch up to him at that time. Qualls. 2 laps to go. Can he hold off Austin Weiner, Ramian Fisher, and Greg Jones? Jessica Shull moving up to the 5th spot. Great run by the 9. This is very well needed. Oh, close call right there between Louvier and Brody Talley. Talley's been very aggressive in this race, but he's moving himself into the top 10 this race. But here we go. At the stripe will be the white flag. Lamas in 1. Now nearly in 2. White flag is out. Yeah, they're not going to catch up to him. Weiner's got one last shot to get around Qualls. He's got to get Qualls loose and get a move underneath. That's the only thing he can do, but Qualls has got a good run. He won the Cup Series race last season, and he's going to show why in the Cup Series race he's going to be the man to beat. Off the final turn. Here comes Austin Weiner for the lead out of nowhere. Here we go, off turn number 4. Who's going to get at the stripe? It is going to be James Qualls at the line. James Qualls wins his first career NRSL Outback Series victory. And his second career NRSL ever. Wow. Ramian Fisher will end up 3rd. Austin Weiner so close, but had one of the most dominant cars all race long, will end up 2nd. I think undoubtedly he'll be the points leader. Ramian Fisher will end up 3rd. Greg Jones 4th. The 5th was the 9 of Shelton. Great run for Shelton. Oh, we had a wreck or something. I think we did. Oh yeah, they stacked up badly here. 8 Shervin with damage. We're going to get the rest of the field in just a minute. We're going to see what happened here. Oh. Okay, we're going to go full motion. I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Oh, these guys... Okay, some guys were going fast. Some guys were going slow. Akari runs into Chris Washer. And, oh, Shervin runs into Jay Barker. Kind of... Oh, Nathan Hudson plowed into Ford. Oh, I don't think there's going to be people happy. And then a stack up badly behind the 85. Ash Curtis, Keith Batson, Matt Dalio, Devin Becker. Oh, man, some drivers are not going to be happy after this race. Going to be a little explaining to do there. I believe it all started with Jay Barker, I believe. in the 01. Like one of the first cars I saw that kind of started it. Let's take a look real quickly while we're here. Kinda. Wow, how did the 76 miss that? Yeah, it kind of was, and it's really hard to say who started that because they really stacked up badly, and then these guys were rushing in, so I don't really know. And I don't think Plord's gonna be happy with Nathan Hudson there. Hudson gonna just slow down, but man, that was just uncalled for. And then drivers are ramming into each other from behind. That was not a good move. So maybe a little bit of talks after the race, but nonetheless, though, like we mentioned, quality winner. Also, Jordan Culp 6, Brody Talley, car number 7, ends up in 7th place. How ironic. 8th was Ty Nunn. Great run for that rookie right there. 9th is Chris Louviere. And rounding up the top 10 was Seth Cole. So, solid day for them. As here's the rest of the results here. Benjamin Miles ended up 11th, 12th Mason Powers, 13th Austin Talley, 14th Chris Washer, 15th Charles Jackson, 16th Justin Nesto, 17th Steve Pollard, 18th Momo Kari, 19th PJ Williams, pulling top 20 is Jay Barker. 21st through 30th were Justin Talonpass, Henry Sanford, Cade Sherman, Carter Fargo, Levi McIntyre, Sean Galligan, Kyle Matthews, Preston Plord, Nathan Hudson, excuse me, and Ash Curtis. And then 31st through 40th, the last cars in the lead lap, were Keith Batson, Matt Dalio, Devin Becker, Steve Pollard III, DJ Curtis, Jeff James, Alan Cavagnaro, James Barker, Caleb Harris, and Cody Lamas. Austin Mongo was 1 lap down in 41st, and Zachary Chambers, the only car of the race, in 42nd. As you see, Qualls very slowly, and the slow-mo heads to pit road to celebrate. Congrats to James Qualls on the victory. Hope to tune in for the Cup Series race. Can Qualls go for 2 seasons in a row at Phoenix? How ironic would it be for 2 seasons we'd have two winners in that kind of state, like we had in Outback in Daytona, maybe Cup in Phoenix. Who knows? But hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on the race, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL. I will see you guys later for the Cup race at Phoenix, and then on to race 3 for our first road course race of the season at Mosport. Till then, goodbye, everybody.